Suddenly, one fine day, the stork saw a long green stem reaching up all the way from the bottom of the swamp. Then a leaf appeared on the surface of the water. It grew and became wider and wider. Then a bud peeked out, and when the stork was flying over the swamp, it opened in the sunshine, and the stork saw a tiny little girl inside, seemingly only just out of a baby bath. The girl looked so much like the Egyptian princess, the stork thought it was the princess who'd turned little again. But, having thought about it properly, decided it was most likely the daughter of the Swamp King and the Egyptian princess. That was why she was sleeping in a water lily. "She can't stay here," thought the stork, "and our nest is already crowded. Wait, I have it. The Viking's wife has no children, and she often said she would love a baby. I am blamed for bringing babies to people's houses anyway, so if I take this little girl to the Viking's wife, she'll be ever so glad." The stork picked up the baby girl, flew to the Viking's house, poked a hole in the window with his beak, placed the baby next to the Viking's wife, and then returned to his nest and told his own wife all about it. Their babies listened too. They had already hatched and were growing fast. "You see, the princess didn't die. She sent us her daughter, and I found a place for her," the stork concluded his story. "Isn't that what I told you from the beginning?" replied Mamma Stork. "Now, would you please think of your own children? It's almost time for our departure. My wings are beginning to itch. Cuckoos and nightingales are already gone, and quails are saying the wind will turn favourable soon. Our hatchlings will hold their own at the manoeuvres, I know that." Oh, how glad was the Viking's wife when she found a lovely little girl at her breast the following morning. She started kissing the baby, but the little girl cried and fought back with her little hands and feet. Apparently she did not like being kissed. Having cried her fill, she finally fell asleep, and then the lovely child was nothing short of adorable. The Viking's wife was beside herself with joy. She felt so easy and cheerful. She thought her husband and his soldiers would return as suddenly as the baby. And so she rallied the entire household to prepare for the long-awaited guests. They hung the walls with tapestries she and her maids wove,